Hello everybody, this is Prince Mouse, and welcome to my Let's Play of not just any of the Sly games, but the Sly Collection, actually. A music jump scare, by the way. I turned that down as best I could. Anyway, amazing history with, just in terms of me playing it. Does anyone actually remember this shit? Like, whenever I get into it, it gets pretty fucking insane. Needless to say, this is the other project that I was doing alongside Final Fantasy 15 because I felt like it, because I'm well endowed with this game and I know what I'm doing. I'm going to try to 100% it, or at least the stuff that matters. So, the ship things in the third Sly game is going to be a bit of a nightmare, or the fucking, whatever they're called. You know what I mean, like the treasure map stuff. It's like, it's not needed, but it's fun to find, I guess. If your idea of fun, whatever that may be. So yeah, I'm playing this game, and that's amazing, because I haven't played this game in so long. It's just such a real trip to be going through this again. You know, after how many years. So basically, how this Let's Play is going to work is that I'm going to be going in order of the games, of course, with doing bonus stuff to the side. I don't know, I have to find my remote, but the Sly Collection also comes with 4, what's it called? Like PlayStation Move games. Apparently I could play this one. RC thing, whatever. This Sly Wonderland, Sly 2, Sly 3. Pretty interesting. I have no idea what any of those are or do, but for any of those who are wondering with the Sly Collection, the Sly 3 game does in fact include the Cops and Robbers and Hackathon minigames. I was testing that out with my brother and that was pretty funny. Just going through it again. Carmelita's overpowered, by the way. So yeah. I guess we'll just jump into it now. I've been stalling for long enough. Not necessarily a whole hell of a lot to say. Leave a comment, by the way, for whatever Sly game is your favorite. I'm gonna guess like 90% of everyone's gonna say Sly 2. If you know anything about, you know, the games, you most likely like Sly 2 the most. Because I know everybody and their grandmother does. Oh yeah, look at them fucking early PS2 graphics. Holy shit, by the way. Fuck. The achievements are very needless in this game. Fair warning, it's fucking insanity. It's stupid. There's an achievement where you could literally collect a coin, and it's dumb. Look at that ping-ass fucking title screen image. I didn't not even notice that. Oh, Jesus Christ, the model work is so dated, but I love it. It's not bad in any way. I mean, it is bad, but it's just amazeballs. Anyway, so yeah, if you guys aren't very interested in this, just let me know. I know that these games are. Oh my God, that face! Jesus fuck, that took me by surprise. Okay, if any of you guys are not interested in this or would like me to see me do other things, I'm still gonna stream Let It Die. Maybe tomorrow, if everything goes well. I don't know. I had one hell of a day today. So yeah. These games do show their dates, so if you can't quite stand it and can't watch it, I understand fully. I have the fucking thing turned down a pretty good amount, my TV, because I just don't fucking feel like it. Speaking of which, are you guys ready to hear, like, the most cringeworthy lines I think every person in a video game has ever said ever? Yep, here it goes.
Sly! Come in! Sly! Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. Loud and very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're safe in the van. I'm the thief here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
All right, I'm going in.
And don't forget you got me at the wheel, Sly. All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time.
Okay, so I'm also not going to be saying very much about the game because it kind of just tells its own story as it goes along. The narration is good at doing that. Yeah, there's the achievement for getting a coin, by the way. I'll be pointing out little things as it goes along too. I'm pretty well endowed with this game. I might have played like every single one so many times. I'm gonna be jacking it up a lot though. Also, another cutscene.
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities which manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them and hold down the circle button and you should perform a super sneaky master thief move.
Hold down the circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
So yeah, just sneaking skills. There's a couple instances like that in the game. Not just shimmying, but there's a whole bunch of other ones that are super cool.
Be extra careful here, Sly. Break one of those laser beams and you'll set off the alarms. Not to mention you'll be
I missed the thing. Cut off a... Also pretty lucky that the thingy was broken for that. Can I still get that? I think you can get that. I'm trying to do it. Springy elevator. Yes, because Sly obviously weighs like fucking 300 pounds. They can weigh down this thing.
Nice job, you're in. Inspector Carmelita Fox's office is behind the red door.
Just wanted. Actually, I just noticed that I think these are all references to the characters that you fight. It'd be kind of interesting. Very polygonal cigar. That kind of fucking hurt if it was that sharp. At least I think so. Oh yeah, there's a thing here. You can't do anything here. The game's not giving the info box for it, but basically it says you can't break it. You have to sleep through. Controller shaky. Supposed to be tension or something like that in there, but there isn't. Fuck all your shit. This broke a bottle of alcohol too. I just like fucking around. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll get through it.
Way to go, Sly. This is where Inspector Carmelita Fox stashes
I did not
all
press
her
down those 2
important
times.
files. I hacked
It
into
was
the
up,
police
not even down.
security mainframe and discovered this vault's combo. Try dialing in 937.
Boy.
Nice job! You got it! If you come down through the fire escape and head through the
Great
parking lot, we'll be
face.
waiting in the getaway van.
Jesus fuck. Is it just me too, or like, any time Sly's face is being shown, there's always something off about it? There's papers or stuff to the ceiling. Okay.
Criminal! You foolish raccoon. I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen
Nice
you
shadow
since the
effect,
key to
if
the
that's what
Slip
you
and
can
Bond
call
bag.
it.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
Ah, and I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
Yeah, we're running. Game isn't very nice about it. And I also will say one thing, I don't necessarily like the BGM here for this section. It's not very action-packed. Destruction. Fuck this cars. I'm already super familiar to it.
You can't escape me, raccoon!
Haven't played this game in so long and I'm so fucking familiar to everything that goes on. It's amazing.
Once again, my gang and I had given Inspector Carmelita Fox the slip. I was surprised to see how well she took it. Finally, the secret police file I'd been searching for all these years. With this, I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book, the Thievius Raccoonus. Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals. After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no fun stealing from ordinary people. You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found the Thievius Raccoonus. Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes. Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together we pledged to track down the Fiendish Five, avenge my father, and steal back the Thievius Raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
Hardest challenge of your life up until the other 3 games happened. Okay, yeah, saving progress thing.
That was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer. Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things.
Yeah.
I've already plotted a route to our first target.
So yeah, basically this is just the, I guess it's referred to as the hideout. Whenever I was a kid, I always thought of this as, I always thought of this as, like, the van, which didn't make a lot of sense, because there's, like, no space for it. Also, tiny thing in the corner. And the wire, I don't know if you see that, the wire for the computer is not only as thick as tits, but is shoved through the ground. I'm gonna pretend I don't see that with your cheese
I've
eyebrows.
already plotted a route.
Yes, we got it. So we'll go to the first area, I guess. More cutscenes.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle of Rat, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of the perilous Welsh Triangle.
Yeah, as you can already tell, the game is extremely stylized with everything. Oops, okay then. Yay. What can you say? Also, one thing you might notice as well is that the coins are always different when you travel to a new world. Just or I guess it would be referred to as an episode with everything. And yeah, the style of everything is supposed to mimic something along with
Hey, Sly, I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb line.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure. Like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
just by, you know, being his friend and doing this for, like, how many years of real life. Actually an interesting thing to,
Now this is very interesting. The message you just found appears to be some sort of clue. I'll decipher it here in the van. In the meantime, see if you can find any more clues. The more I have, the easier it'll be to crack the code.
Okay, as I was saying before, the game is very reminiscent of looking somewhat like a comic book kind of thing, right? That's more evident at the older game, or rather the more in the series you go, because there's other things like is the word onomatopoeia, I think? Whenever you smack an enemy, it says like bam and stuff like that, and that's just common throughout everything that goes on, which is pretty cool. And yeah, those message in a bottle is one of the things I was talking about that I will be doing, because they unlock little abilities that are super cool. And I actually just played through the game my first time going through as a kid, and not even collecting any of the bottles, I just kind of went through it. Then I went through the game a second time, and I was like, hold on, these battles are actually important for something, and they give me new abilities. And then yeah, I spent like a good some of the time collecting all those.
Hold on, Sly. See those searchlights? One careless step, and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one, and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
You do very well at breaking the fourth wall and then going through with it anyway. And yeah, that L1 thing in the corner, you can have him repeat it if you can stand it. No, by the way. I don't particularly like that part. Thanks, camera. That's what I needed. I'm not sure why that happened. Also, one thing I should mention, whenever you're playing from the older Sly, I keep saying older, the other Sly games, and then into this one, oh shit.
According to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
No, there's mouth animations whenever he's talking on the Nocticon, by the way. Also the name of the thing. Lost my train of thought. Again. I always pick the best times to fucking, you know, talk about something, and then I get rudely interrupted by the game. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, that was pretty convenient. Basically, the game is a little bit of an asshole. I don't know what they were trying to go for. I guess whenever they originally made this game, I want to say that they were trying to do the same thing as, like, Crash Bandicoot, but, like, kind of evolved and more stealthy. I don't know. It's more like a level and less like stealth up until the other games happen.
So far, Sly. To get over the next gate, you'll need to grab onto this hook using your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
Okay. In saying that though, the game gives you these little Lucky Charms. They're just horseshoes, right? And they'll protect you from a hit once. If you have none on you, then you'll just die and lose a life. It can save you from anything though. Like if you fall, you'll be brought back to the point at which you jumped or fell off. And when it comes to defense systems with lasers and spotlights and stuff, they mark you off by, basically they have a yellow variant and then a red. The red will kill you, the yellow will not. And it'll play the battle music whenever you get close to it.
That large vault has got to be somehow related to those clues in bottles you've been collecting.
Yep.
If you can locate all the clues in this area,
On
I
it.
should be able to crack the code and get you inside it.
Pretty good, I got it, Timmy.
Found it, Sly. That's the final clue to crack the code. Now find that vault and I'll...
They say press the circle.
The clues have led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792.
Okay.
Sly, you found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus. This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move. Press the triangle button to use it.
Also might not be the best placement to use this move because they give you this edge right where you can do it and it sends you flying forward. You can't necessarily control it very well whenever it's already active. But little details. Not that I've ever died accidentally by using it, but I have seen people do it. And then key. Yep, because that was totally needed. Look at the whole fucking pixels.
That blimp looks like the most secured location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his police file suggests, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine, but I warned you. I've marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers.
Of course you did.
Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral.
Not having a whole lot of faith in our abilities. Typical for him, though. So yeah, basic.
Found a lucky charm.
Did it again.
That'll protect you when you take any damage.
Yes, okay. I already got 100 coins and I got it anyway. Anyway, yeah, you can hold up to 2. Fuck.
My heartiest congratulations to you all. The Storm Machine has sold its 50th ship last night, and the loot has already been unloaded. Our operation is moving along splendidly, with the possible exception being the gross negligence displayed below decks, and I demand the boilers stay at full pressure at all times. If you lazy, lowbrow, technically incompetent pack of gutter snipes did your jobs right, we'd have some 100 ships by now. But of course, 50 boats is a fine achievement. Carry on, my boys, carry on.
Anyway.
Nice light. You can adjust
God.
the aim camera using the right analog.
Yeah,
stick.
okay, I got that.
Camera behind you. Click it.
That guy's a squid.
He is. Mannequin. Actually, he's an octopus. Okay, anyway, that's what I was saying. The entirety of the game is basically mapped out in these little sections where you're in a world, and then you just choose the levels from it. Aside from the very last world, which I technically don't even really call it that, and the Paris that we were just in, the area of Paris, which, you know, obviously you couldn't tell that, right? So yeah, anyway, sorry, like a 20-minute long video, so I'm gonna go ahead and end off here. And in the next episode, we'll go ahead and start on a couple missions here. Actually starting the game. Tutorials and stuff are, yeah, really good at eating up time. Again, no shit if you're the one recording and stuff. Oh, also, one quick thing, I will say. Those markers basically represent the key marker, the safe, and then also an hourglass for speed running. And if you do that in the elapsed time, then you I don't think you get anything for it. It just says you know, went through the area all the way. So, you know, that's pretty great. But I don't think they're actually used for anything. I'll look into it, I guess. But if it's not required, then I'm not going to do it because I don't really feel like running through the area twice. Maybe. That all depends. I don't know. But, with that being said, when it comes to the fourth and final game, I'm not really going to be playing it. It might be on more of a hiatus than the other games, which I'm not going to be playing one after the other. I'm just, you know, doing this one and then taking a little bit of a break and then doing the next one and then same thing for the last one. So yeah, that all works. But anyway, yep, that'll wrap it up. So anyway, I have been Prince Mouse. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and share the video if you know also want to do some extra support. If you want to see other content that maybe you're not so interested in seeing this, I have other people that do Let's Plays. They're all in the description below if you wish to do that as well. And yeah, have a good one, and goodbye.